My crew will store your cargo below deck. Special compartment, safe from prying eyes, as you requested.
Thank you, Captain. Discretion is a dying art this day and age. We'll sail as soon as we're loaded. Do you have further questions for me?
Please answer all my questions. What the hell? Weapons?
As I told you, Captain, discretion is truly a dying art. Please inform your gallant crew to set a course for New York.
Gilroy, I need you to do a background check for me. Gilroy, something wrong?
No. Yes. Probably not. Background check. You got a name or is it dealer's choice?
Daphne White.
Coffee table.
Coffee table?
Coffee table. Are we doing a bit? Coffee table.
How do you know I was going to ask you for this?
Daphne White. 5th grade school teacher, predisposed to fantasy action adventure genre. She likes stinky cheese, Pinot Noir, line dancing, kind of weird. You met her at a grocery store. You set up a date for this weekend.
You mean spying on me?
You do realize how ironic it is to ask me that, don't you? Look, I've done whatever I can to make this a fully functioning Faraday cage, shielding most transmissions from going in or out, but what I can't prevent is your phone from backing itself up to our servers every time you enter the building.
Including my personal texts.
You might want to change your settings. Or don't. Doesn't really matter. It's not going to work out with you two.
Why? What do you find out? She mentioned me to her friends?
It's kind of creepy you have no presence online. Look, she's going to dump you, man, as soon as she finds out you don't have any social media accounts.
You don't have any?
What are you talking about? I got like 4,000 of them. And this one, I'm a millionaire who sold his first startup to Elon Musk when he was 16 years old. Adrian Holbrook.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'll call her. I'll cancel the date.
Okay, stop. Wait. Maybe I can help.
I don't need any favors from you.
It's not for you, okay? I mean, if she can keep you busy, you know, and out of my skiff, think of it more as a quid pro quo Clarice vibe rather than a favor. So, I'm gonna make it look like you've been on social media since the dawn of time. You like dogs or cats?
I'm not entirely comfortable with...
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Meet Nicodemus Xanatos, an arms dealer who specializes in providing the world's worst weapons to the most vile terrorist organizations. ISIS, Hezbollah, Boko Haram.
Morton heard of him. Nico's been on the JSOC kill capture list for years now.
Yeah, for good reason. I ran an op in Iraq to stop the supply chain of EFPs that he was bringing in. Explosively formed penetrators. That weapon killed hundreds of our troops. Guy has ice water running through his veins.
So what's the mission?
My contact at the CIA has informed me that they've learned that Nico is about to make an illegal arms deal in New York City.
Well, he's on domestic soil. That's out of the CIA's jurisdiction.
Precisely, which is why they've asked us to finish the job.
Soldiers only kill lawful combatants. We don't murder people.
A distinction and boundary I respect. But Nikos' actions are responsible for countless atrocities.
This guy's notorious for killing anybody who gets in his way. This is a caravan of Bedouins in Iraq who made the mistake of making camp at one of his drop sites. He just ruthlessly slaughtered them.
If we don't take him out, many more will die. Sometimes you have to do a bad thing for the greater good.
This has the intel the CIA has gathered on his current whereabouts. The mission is simple. You go to New York City, you locate and neutralize the target. You should be in and out in 24 hours. To cover the op, Kilroy will create chatter that the Russian mafia killed Nico for OPSEC.
Good deal. And I'll make sure to leave this off your list of hobbies for you know. I'll explain that later.
Probably not.
CIA intel was right. Nico is here. Should be able to tap into hotel security feeds now. How do you always manage to get hold of all this gear?
Girls gotta have some secrets.
Nico's on the 41st floor. So our best option is to set up a sniper's nest on this roof here.
What? The power spike. Where are you coming from? I don't understand. I calibrated you yesterday. You're drawing more power than you should. You're not really gonna make me go under your hood, are you? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Okay, have it your way. Full diagnostics should track you down.
Wind velocity, 5 kilometers per hour, 2 o'clock. Temperature 38.9 degrees Celsius. Distance to target 350 meters. 4 clicks up.
Step away from the gun.
Isabel?
After all these years, I didn't think you'd recognize me, Brian.
Look at you. All grown up. How'd you find me?
You taught me well. Never let your prey leave your sight. I saw you tailing Nico at the hotel. Domingo and I followed you both here. When I realized your intent, well, here we are.
You're hunting Nico too. Why do you stop me?
Because, Brian, I need Nico alive.
Oh, that is disappointing.
Is that correct? Should I be concerned?
It's a good word for it. 3 different diagnostics, returning 3 identical results.
Looks like something is transmitting data out of the skiff, but that's impossible.
No, our network is definitely getting chummy with someone on the outside. I mean, the digital handshakes are negligible, but
But what?
the transmissions are minuscule, but the cumulative effect is what's got me spooked. If they're being compiled elsewhere, then
We've been hacked. When you checked the skiff, you assured me it was secure. Kilroy?
It is. All right, it's just that electromagnetic shielding isn't foolproof.
Clearly. So, well, maybe it's a natural phenomenon, like a solar flare.
No, I thought about that, but you see this? This is the Fibonacci sequence. It's a sequence that reflects inherent uncertainty, and it doesn't matter.
I understand the math. What's the implication?
That sequence is being used by someone to look up our skirts.
You mean someone more clever than yourself?
No. Game is definitely afoot.
Isabel, why are you here in New York? Why'd you need a man like Nicodemus Sanatos?
It was always my father's dream to see my homeland free. Nico can assist me in making his dream reality.
I don't understand. Who is your father?
Francisco Edu, president of Equatorial Guinea.
Former president. My father died months ago.
Sorry to hear that. He was a great man.
The U.S. fostered a democratic government there several years back, right?
Yeah, I was stationed there.
During that time, Brian and his men were guests in our home.
More like family. Which is why I find it hard to believe you would ever want to make a deal with a man like Nico.
She had little choice. After her father's death, Isabel was named acting president. But she must be able to defend our country from the animals that killed them.
Much has changed since you left. My people are suffering, Brian.
Boko Haram. We know them anywhere.
They have been attacking our mothers, killing whoever won't convert.
Kidnapping our women. doing unspeakable things. We need the weapons from Nico to protect our people from these terrorists.
The U.S. backed you before. I'm sure they could provide you with the weapons that you need.
Your government promised to do exactly that, then reneged, forcing me to make a deal with the devil Nicodemus.
An illegal arms deal.
My father always said, sometimes you must be bad for the greater good. My people are dying, Brian. Please, allow me to trade for the weapons Nico promised. Do with him whatever you want after.
Hello, Brian. Mission complete?
Not yet. There's been a wrinkle of sorts. Can you look up Isabel Lidu?
You mean the acting president of Equatorial Guinea? She's been fighting a losing battle with Boko Haram ever since she took office after her father's death.
Then her story checks out.
What has this got to do with your mission?
Isabel and I go way back. When I was stationed in Equatorial Guinea, she and her father took me in. It's Isabel who's buying arms from Nico. And I promised I'd help her get them back.
I don't feel comfortable with this. The mission comes first, always.
Boko Haram murdered her father, and now they are slaughtering innocent people. I'm sorry, but I can't just sit back and do nothing. Once Isabel has the weapons, then I'll take Nico down.
Do it. Let us know how we can help. Gilroy, what is Ajna 2.0 starting up?
I'm having a good news, bad news moment. You remember the sporadic digital handshakes I was talking about?
Based on the Fibonacci sequence.
The good news is I know why they're happening. The bad news is I know why they're happening. Someone's stealing Ajna from me, from us.
Shut it down. Shut it down. We need to figure this out right now. We've just left Santana and Mills out in the cold.
These go in your ear, and they will keep us in constant communication with each other. This will allow me to be your eye in the sky.
Domingo will electronically transfer the payment to Nico after he's shown us the weapons.
After the transfer is complete, and you have the weapons, Nico's mine.
Nicodemus Sanatos. It is good to meet you at last. Everything has been arranged, like we just...
Nico only speaks to his own kind.
What does that mean?
It means he won't speak to a woman.
They'll speak with me.
You have brought payment.
Where are the weapons?
They are here, hidden in plain sight. Transfer payment and I will direct you to their containers. We live in peace then. Is this acceptable?
I would like to see what I'm paying for.
Wow. I am so lucky that I get to bask in the glow of such testosterone. Mills, you let me know when you're done sizing each other up, okay?
$2,000 for automatic rifles, 500 RPGs.
That son of a bitch is selling U.S. weapons.
Incoming, Mills. It's the FBI. Mills!
Federal Bureau of Investigation, you're under arrest. Move, get in the cover.
Domingo! Brian, help!
Isabel, we have to go.
We can't leave him!
He's dead.
Get in!
Come on, get in the van.
No, there's nothing we can do! Get in!
Isabel,
I'm not leaving without him!
go. Stand up.
I can't believe Domingo's dead. Isabel.
She wouldn't get in the van. Mills, you gotta stop beating yourself up.
If Hart was still at the ODNI, she never would have let this happen. She would have made sure the FBI and the CIA shared intel.
Clearly, they both have different agendas when it comes to Nico.
Can you get her on the phone?
You have reached the office of Christina Hart.
Straight to voicemail. It never goes to voicemail.
Try herself.
You've reached Christina Hart?
Same.
What is it?
Something's wrong.
Looks like we're on our own. Check if Isabel's earwig is still transmitting GPS.
Okay. We got a signal she's on the move. They're probably taking her to an FBI stronghold or something. What now?
We free Isabel, finish the mission, and neutralize Nico.
Bust Isabel out of FBI custody? That's a baller move, man. Are we gonna need help?
I don't think so. We still have Isabel.
Where are you taking me? I must make arrangements for my bodyguard.
You've got bigger problems on your horizon.
Is the United States confiscating the weapons? Where are you taking them?
Man, that's really none of your concern.
Do you know who I am?
A terrorist, colluding with Nicodemus Xanatos. Now, he may have slipped through the cracks, but I'm betting you can tell me how to find him.
With what? 10 agents and they have dozen vehicles? You're going to need a bigger army.
That's my girl.
Special agents, man, it makes all the difference.
You Americans, always so cocky.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Why are you sticking me in this forgotten trailer in the back? I have a right to a phone call.
I suggest exercising your right to remain silent.
The FBI has taken 2 of our men and has our weapons. What do you want to do, Nico?
We risk much coming to America. I would see my merchandise returned.
Returned? We should cut our losses and flee this godforsaken country. Should never have come. You do not give me command!
Would anyone else like to flee?
I'm using the jammer to scramble the FBI's electronics and cut the power to the entire compound.
Roger that.
That'll grant you a 90-second window to infiltrate their perimeter and extract Isabel.
came for me.
Of course I came for you. You okay?
Yes.
Let's go. We don't have much time.
Nico's shipment of arms is here. I'm not leaving without them.
A little old school. Should do the trick. And it's secure.
Hey, is everything all right there? I tried calling, but I couldn't.
Skiff went down. We've been hacked. Kilroy is trying to locate the leak now. Report mission status.
Not good.
Get it started. Light them up!
On 3, 2, 1.
Let's get out of here!
Freeze!
You don't want to be doing this.
I'm charging you with aiding and abetting terrorism, accessory to terrorist acts.
Do you know who I am?
A man facing 25 to life. Cuff him.
Director Casey, I know this is an unusual request, but with my skiff down, my hands are tied.
Of course, Christina. I'll take care of this for you right away.
Special Agent Johnson.
Special Agent Johnson, this is Director Casey. I'm head of the DNI.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mills and his team are CIA case officers working with the Joint Terrorism Task Force, though officially, they are not there.
Yes, sir.
Anything he asks you to do, rest assured is in our country's best interest. So, follow his lead. Have I made myself clear in this matter?
Understood, sir.
As far as Isabel Edu is concerned,
She's not a terrorist. She's the acting president of Equatorial Guinea. So treat her well.
Yes, Director Casey. You've got friends in high places, Mr. Mills. How can the FBI assist you?
We've isolated all the systems.
Right?
We've checked all the shielding in the skiff, and we're no closer to finding the hole.
Okay. What could penetrate a Faraday cage? Okay. All right, Kilroy. Calm down.
I'm calm.
No.
This is me calm.
No, you're not. You're not calm. All right, you're facing a situation that has officially gone beyond your control, and you're rattled.
I need control to make me feel sane.
Yeah, I get that. Right, I look at you and I see like you control your image and you control your environment. You even want to control your selection of imported coffee beans. right? I understand, me above all people. I get it. It's one of the reasons that I hired you in the first place. All right, so now this skiff is your insane world. And you can make it sane again. Think, what can penetrate a Faraday cage? What?
Radio waves. Radio waves can't penetrate a functioning Faraday cage. What do you hear?
Static.
Yeah.
No signal, so the Faraday cage is functioning properly.
The only thing that compares a functioning Faraday cage is a transmitter outputting an ultra-low frequency.
So that means that it's here in the skiff. Or else how could it transmit data out?
This cover should get us to port unmolested. We can transport our cargo and leave this cursed country.
What should we do if we're stopped?
I suggest we all take proper precautions. No?
I'm not getting a reading. Are you certain this app is working?
Yes. I designed it to detect any low-pitch frequency that could theoretically penetrate a Faraday cage for so long as it's in range.
What's the range?
30 centimeters, give or take. The real question you should be asking is, where does Santana get her toys? Do I have plans for you?
How did Nico acquire American weapons?
They were stolen from a shipment destined for Israel via Canada.
This man is highly intelligent. Every time someone thinks they have him boxed in, he manages to get away.
Nico seems to plan for all foreseeable outcomes.
It benefits even when he loses.
He controls every aspect of his life. That's how he's managed to stay one step ahead of you so long. We can use that against him. There's only one way he can leave this city with those weapons. Cargo ship.
Which port? It must be hundreds.
Nico uses Greek transport almost exclusively. That cuts down the number of ports in question to...
That one. That is the port we discussed.
How do you know he didn't stash the weapons he stole in order to make a hasty retreat? I mean, the slippery bastard's got a knack for regrouping.
He risks coming to America to sell them. He's not gonna leave without them.
And he knows how to stay off the grid. Check all the routes to the port. The more out of the way, the better.
This back road here, that's the one he's gonna take. It leads straight to the port.
Never make any assumptions, Mr. Mills.
It's the most controllable route. Minimal traffic, less local police, zero traffic cameras.
It's the best chance we have at stopping him.
The FBI doesn't take chances. Set up roadblocks at all the routes to New York City within a 60-mile radius. Set up checkpoints at all the airports, too. I want Nico alive.
Johnson is wrong. The two of you need to get ahead of this, or Nico will escape.
I'm one step ahead of you.
Yeah, and I've got just the thing to stop him.
You think you can make it in time?
Listen, I may be on the mend, but this is my specialty. I will be there. Question is, will Nico?
Roadblock. Don't stop.
Nico blew through our blockade with a high-powered projectile. He sent it toward the port. You're right, Mr. Mills. We need to send in air cover.
Nico has stingers in those crates. If he fires another RPG at one of your FBI helicopters, the risk of civilian casualties is too high. We gotta close the interstate. It's the best chance we got of catching Nico.
Nico's got a hell of a head start.
He's taking scenic roads to avoid attention. If we take a more direct route...
We can cut him off at the pass.
We? Stand put.
I'm coming with you.
It's out of the question.
I'm coming with you.
You are as stubborn as your father.
This is all my fault. If I hadn't made a deal with Nico, that madman would not be threatening your country. Domingo would still be alive. I'm not a child anymore, Brian.
Right.
Besides, you're going to need all the help you can get.
Remember how to handle a Beretta?
I was trained by the best.
You can ride along with Special Agent Johnson.
I'll keep her safe.
If we're gonna catch Nico, we're gonna need faster cars than these.
Bring it in. Mills, I'd like you to meet Special Agent Wood. He's the best combat driver the FBI's ever trained. He just came off an undercover assignment as a wheelman for bank robbers. This ride was his cover.
Sorry about the chokehold. You even old enough to drive, pretty boy?
Why don't you hop in and we'll find out.
Nice driving.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Close the road. I want to clear of all civilians.
Johnson, we got eyes on Nico's truck. He's got one support vehicle. We're moving in to take him out.
Copy that. We're on our way.
We have company.
You know what they say about guys who drive fast cars.
Maybe if you got me closer.
Hold on.
Mills, we're right behind you.
Slow down. Let them catch up.
Isabel, you okay?
We're okay, but we have agents down. Johnson to base. Send paramedics to mile marker 84.
We need to go. Brian is going to need our help.
You heard the woman. Let's roll.
Santana, you in position?
Yeah, good to go.
Nico, I'll cover you!
Stop right there, Nico! Over. The gun down.
Her code is so elegant, unmistakable. Ella, take thy beak from out my heart. She must have planted that transmitter on burner phone that Santana inventoried.
Wait. Ella, the hacker that David Ramsey hired in his bid to take down Little India?
Yeah, and then tried to kill her to cover his tracks. She got the better of that deal. And now she's officially become my nemesis.
How much information did she glean?
She got a pretty good chunk of Argent.
But not all of it.
Yeah, but I mean, look, you gave me the algorithm. That's it. Look what I managed to do. I'm quite sure she's capable of figuring out the rest. She's good, I must admit. But, I've always been more of a backdoor man myself, and I found hers. And I'm sending a virus of my own design that once it reaches her will allow us to track her location and then mirror her system and see how she likes it.
Impressive. Good work.
Anyway, I'll be able to reinforce security on the skiff once everything is back online.
If Ella's no longer working for Ramsey, then who did she do all of this for?
I don't know.
You wouldn't know anything about this shipment of weapons being transferred into the custody of Isabel Edu, would you?
Not a clue.
My men will load them on the truck. Nico's dead. Isabel retains the arms the country needs. It's only the FBI that comes up short today.
You got Nico's right hand in custody. I'm sure he'll prove to be a wealth of information. And your Earl gets credit for eliminating one of the world's most lethal and wanted arms dealers.
Oh, you did that, Mr. Mills.
You're forgetting one thing, Agent Johnson. I was never here.
Loaded up?
Santana secured passage on the first ship to Equatorial Guinea. I'll be leaving shortly. Thank you, Brian.
You don't have to thank me.
I have much work to do. Come with me. We could finish my father's work together, restore balance to my country.
I'm doing good work here. I think you're gonna be just fine without me. Madam President?
Still sounds strange to me. That will always feel like my father's title.
It's yours now. Use it well.
He was right about you. You're the big brother I never had. You'll always have a home in Equatorial Guinea. Goodbye, Brian.